we have to talk about Mohamed Salah.
How funny was that, lads? I know I hate Liverpool more than used to, but that was funny, innit? Like, all to fall apart. Gotta say, Man United probably pushed them over the edge by beating them with such a shit team. But we've beaten them. Now it's all falling apart. You got Mo Salah and Jurgen Klopp. The two individuals that are probably most responsible for their success over
You're right. Do you know what? You're right. You did this. Man United actually... I didn't actually link that where it went so wrong for Liverpool was that Man United... Well, maybe even the cup game.
Cup game, then the league
Yeah.
game.
Maybe
They
the
couldn't
cup
beat
game.
you in either. Crazy.
They haven't beaten us all season.
No, I saw a great tweet about this saying,
That's the
you know,
real
they were offered 200 million quid in the summer in Saudi Arabia for a guy over the age of 30. I know he's a Premier League great for Liverpool, but 200 million quid, an actual offer, crazy offer, and they didn't take
How
it.
much do you reckon they get from this summer?
Nowhere near. Nowhere.
Maybe not even that.
He's
Like
1 year
60
close to
mil
the
or
end,
something.
70
No,
mil.
once Klopp's gone and all that, and he's had this argument and all that, it starts to look a little bit different.
Contract's running down as well, so you know it's hard.
He's older, 1 year older.
They could have got a lot. An FSG or a model. Look, I want De Bruyne to City. City have no reason to sell De Bruyne for financial gain.
No, but FSG...
How much did they pay for Salah?
25 million, 30.
Yeah.
So they're still making a profit, but you're right. Like there's a big
200
difference
million?
between- Yeah, it's mad. It's
200 million. 200 million is like...
because they could have done the Phil
changes.
Coutinho thing again with
Yeah.
that, innit?
Could have brought in Gvardiol as a long-term, you know, excited centre back.
And maybe Klopp don't want to go. Maybe Klopp spends that 200 million
Rice.
on some players, and all of a sudden he feels he's got that energy again.
invigorated.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't have to do. Not that they haven't been good players, but Klopp would have loved to sign Declan Rice instead of Endo, wouldn't he? I'm not saying Endo hasn't been good. I think he's been
But
brilliant.
he was linked to Caicedo and Lavia, wasn't he?
Yes, and couldn't get either over the line. So with the
Bellingham.
200 million. Although it's still Mohamed Salah, isn't it? You still want Salah in your team.
But 200 million. And in hindsight, once he performed, well, he's performed decently. He's got a lot of goals, but
Been
since
injured
his
a lot.
injury, he's
Yeah.
not been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you make of, if you were a Liverpool fan in the stands, how would you feel watching that? After the success they've shared together and all that, how would you feel watching that?
What's happening, everyone? I'm terribly sorry to interrupt this clip, but I need to bring you some good news. This clip is brought to you by Super 6. Super 6 gives you the opportunity to win £250,000. All you need to do is predict 6 football scores correctly. You're a football fan. You know the game. You know what you are capable of. Simply download this app. The link is in the description below. Predict 6 football scores correctly, and you will win £250,000. Simple as that. Enjoy the rest of the clip.
If you were a Liverpool fan, would you be a bit
I don't think
gutted?
it's good. I don't think it's good. It could look. It's one of two things. It could be over now. It could be completely over. Not
I
an
never
issue.
see Salah play for Liverpool again.
Friends argue. No. Sorry. What I mean is, the disagreement could be over.
yeah, it
Like
could be swept
complete
under the
water under the bridge. Friends fall out. Friends argue. Friends shout. Like, and I think that sometimes, particularly now, society is very precious and doesn't just kind of roll with it. Mates argue. Mates can punch each other in the face. Like it's not. Whereas I feel like it's either that and it's like completely fine. You know, like sometimes you get two fellas in a pub, they go outside and have a fight, they come back in and have a pint together. It's not a thing. Or it becomes a feud and they never speak. But I don't actually
The
know.
interesting thing there was that not only, it carried on after, didn't it? Because we saw Klopp come out and say, look, whatever happened, I'm not going to speak about it here. We've had a discussion in the dressing room, it's over. And then for Salah to walk through the mix zone where all the journalists
Yeah.
are gathered and say, if I speak today, there's going to be a fire.
Yeah, which is
That
a huge...
kind of
you
reignites
were
it.
right, that is a huge statement as well. Yeah, it would suggest that Salah isn't over it. But it also would suggest...
Where
that,
do you think Salah's coming from this angle? I've done so much for him with my career. I stayed here for another season when I probably didn't need to. And I'm getting treated like this when I'm the guy that's helped him win all the...
Treated like what, though? We don't
like being on the bench for the last 2 games in the proper running. Now, Liverpool fans and some other people would say his form's been poor. He deserves to be on the bench. But Mo Salah won't feel like that. He'll feel like I'm one of their most clutch players and I should be
well, he's
playing.
also their top goal scorer. Like, whether he's been playing badly or not, he's way more likely to score a goal than Darwin Núñez. Like, however profligate you think Salah's been this year, he's still their best goal threat. And I'm inclined to back Salah here, to be honest. I think there are certain players who, regardless of form, start, particularly when you need it. And maybe Liverpool don't need it as much, but I don't know, maybe De Bruyne, regardless of form, regardless of what's going on, De Bruyne starts for you. Like when we were good, regardless of form, Lampard, Drogba, like they have to play.
But De Bruyne got taken off at Anfield and he was frustrated about that, and I didn't like how he talked to Guardiola. I don't think that's right. I think the rule of law has to come down. It's a hierarchy.
Well, are we
he
being
shouldn't
harsh
be,
on
he shouldn't be
players
acting out in front
in an emotional environment? Because we're all getting emotional about football. Sometimes, I don't know, me and you will have a go at each other.
Yeah.
And you know, like, oh,
But this is the place to do it. This is the place to do it. If you're representing your football club and your manager said you're not right to start this game for whatever reason, we can debate the merits of it as a footballing debate. Maybe Salah should be starting or not. I think he's been poor in the last few weeks. Maybe he deserves a rest. He needs a rest. He doesn't look fully fit to me as well. You don't criticise the manager in public and throw your arms up.
But he's reacted
Even
to
if you're a
something that was said to him.
Even if you're a 20-year-old kid.
He's reacted to something that was
32.
said to him, right? Because Klopp kind of approaches him. We don't know. We're kind of guessing.
We don't know
here.
what's been said either. That's the other thing.
We are guessing, but I'm guessing he said, hurry up, maybe add some intensity to getting ready to the game. Come on, get your head in the game sort of thing. He's kicked back at Klopp, which isn't right in my opinion.
I don't know.
Especially as an experienced player.
I think he shouldn't be seeing it. And I remember kind of like when you had Ronaldo kind of like undermining Rangnick at one point when he come off. And it's like, you don't want to see that. But I also understand that there's a lot of emotions in these people, especially like someone like Mo Salah, who will believe, I'm the best player in the Premier League. I'm the best player in Liverpool. I can win us this league. And then he's gonna feel some type of way about that. But obviously it's how you handle it. And you can start to see, maybe you don't act like that if Klopp's not going to be here, if he's going to be here next season. It's a little bit, you're not my dad anymore.
Yeah, a little bit it is actually.
Yeah, I don't. Do you know if the wording that we're surmising is correct? If Salah has basically said, if Klopp has said to Salah, "Come on, mate, look lively, get your head in the game," then I think that's quite minor, and Salah shouldn't have reacted.
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't know if that's what's been said.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
Do you think it's right for them to sell him? Do you think they should cash in now?
No, I think he needs one more season. If you didn't do it last summer, give him another year in terms of the new manager having someone with experience that can get you guaranteed goals.
Especially with Klopp leaving.
Last thing you want is Darwin Núñez, Diaz and Gakpo as a
Part
front
of me
three.
agrees with Buvey, but then you've also got the flip side, which is you've kind of seen it with Spurs this season, although we've criticised Postecoglou a lot. When they let Kane go, more people step up. And if you get those funds for a new manager, because what a new manager doesn't want is he staying, is he going all next season again? So you kind of just want to move on, right?
Mate, look, with Klopp going, I don't even think this is a debate at all. With Klopp going, they need to keep Salah.
I think both are gone.
They need. Maybe he is because he wants to, but what's best for Liverpool Football Club is to keep Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like I got this wrong. What do you think he's worth if they sell him?
80.
Okay, so they're not going to get him for 80. They're not going to get those goals, that contribution, that understanding with the club, that proven track record for 80 million. So they're a worse team without him. And he is still their best threat for a goal by a distance. So they need to keep him.